Hello, how are you, my students? I hope all of you are well. Today we'll focus on the spelling skill, course book page 75, and of course we still with unit 6. The outcomes of this video are: number 1, recognize the J sound of the letter G and spell words with the letter G correctly. Look at these two letters, my students. What are these letters? Excellent. This is letter G and this is letter J. This is letter G and this is letter J. Letter G make different sounds. الأصوات مختلفة. But today we will talk about the same sound of letter J. J, J, J. Let's see. Number 1. If the letter G followed by the letter I, it's pronounced J, J, J. Look at these examples. Giraffe, J, J, giraffe. J, J, giant. Look here. Here we have letter G and followed by I. It's pronounced J, J, giraffe, giant. This is number 1. Number 2. If the letter G followed by E, it's pronounced J, J, gem, J, J, gem. J, J, cage, cage. Look, here we have letter E followed by letter G, and here also we have letter E. Number 3. If we have letter Y after letter G, it's also pronounced J, J, gem, J, J, gem. Gymnastics, J, J, gymnastics. So, again, my students, letter G make the same sound of letter G, which is J, 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 in 3 cases. 3 حالات. Number 1, as we said, if it's followed by I. Number 2, if it's followed by a letter E. And number 3, if we have letter Y after letter G, it's pronounced J, J, J. Please, my students, listen to this video carefully.
When G meets E, I or Y, the sound is soft. Soft G sounds like J. This is how we say it. Soft G sounds like J. This is how we say it. J, J, J. I, J, I, magic. J, I, logic. J, I, engine. D, A, J, danger. Soft G sounds like J. This is how we say it. Soft G sounds like J. This is how we say it. J, J, J. A, J. Stage. Stage. Soft G. Sounds like J. This is how we say it. Soft G. Sounds like J. This is how we say it. Magic, logic, engine, danger, cage, germ, large, stage.
Now, my students, open your course book page number 75, spelling. Read the words below. The letters J and G make the same J sound. J, J, J. And we said that there are 3 cases. The letter G sounds like J, J, if. It's followed by the 3 letters I, E, and Y. يتبعوا 3 أحرف I, E, and Y. It sounds like J, J, J. So, here, my students, we have 2 groups. The first group word with letter J and G. Number 1, jug, 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 إبريق, jug, إبريق. Jeans, jeans. Juice, juice, عصير, juice. Jelly, jelly. Jungle, jungle, غابة, jungle. Journal, 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 مجلة. Let's go to the second group, words with letter G, which is sound J, J, J. Giant, giant, عملاق, giant, giant. Gem, gem, جوهرة أو حجر كريم, gem. Ginger, ginger, زنجبيل, ginger. Gym, gym, النادي الرياضي, gym. Giraffes, giraffes, الزرافة, giraffes. Gentle, 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 لطيف, gentle, لطيف. Okay, my students, I will repeat these words and please try to repeat after me. Jug, jeans, juice, jelly, jungle, journal, giant, gym, ginger, gym, giraffes, and gentle. Excellent, my students. So, again and again, F. These 3 letters followed the letter G, it pronounced J, J, J. Okay, let's go to the exercise P. Fill in the blanks with words from the word list above. As usual, my students, we have to complete these sentences with these words. Number 1. The was big, but he was kind and. Look at the picture. What can you see? Excellent. This is a giant. This is a giant. So, the first one is giant. But he was kind and what? And gentle. لطيف. He is a giant, but he is kind and gentle. Let's go to number 2. She poured some into the. Let's look to the picture. What can you see? she poured. poured معناها صبة. some what can you see? juice. excellent. juice into the jug. into the jug. excellent. بطيخ. so she poured some juice into the jug. very good. Let's go to number 3. He found the precious at the and gave it to the teacher. What are these words? He found precious what? gem. excellent. حجر الكريم أو جوهرة. at the what? gem. excellent. so gem الحجر الكريم, and here we have gem النادي الرياضي, and gives it to the teacher. Let's go to number 4. I am writing in my about my bike in the. I am writing in my journal. in my journal مجلة about my hike in the jungle. excellent. jungle. The last one, number 5. Don't like the taste of. They like to eat leaves. Number 5. What can you see in the picture? excellent. giraffes. Don't like the taste of what? of ginger. They like to eat leaves. تأكل الأوراق. So these are the answers of the question P. At the end, my students, you have a homework. Write words with the letter G. Make the same sound as the letter J. Ja, ja, ja. And you have another thing. Read them correctly. Please, my students, do it alone. And thank you a lot for listening.